YouTube, it's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, here we have some very, very interesting news. As retired Hall of Fame iconic superstar boxer Mike Tyson, Iron Mike Tyson, finished his career at 50 wins, 6 losses, no draws, 44 big wins by way of knockout. 5 times in his career he was knocked out, stood at 5'10", with a 71-inch arm reach. The last time he has been in an actual professional boxing match was June of 2005. Since then, Mike Tyson has done an exhibition bout with another legend, icon, Hall of Famer in Roy Jones Jr., superstar boxer. So that led, to see what's next for Mike Tyson. As people were excited, it did over 1 million pay-per-view buys. Everybody's excited to see Iron Mike Tyson back in the ring. He's doing exhibition bouts. He's 55 years of age, okay? He still has the aura. Mike Tyson has announced, surprisingly, shockingly, that he has agreed to face off against 2-time unified heavyweight world champion British superstar boxer Anthony Joshua in an exhibition bout after he plans on fighting his former rival and former undisputed heavyweight world champion British superstar boxer Lennox Lewis. With that said, Anthony Joshua, 24 wins, 1 loss, no draws, 22 big wins by way of knockout. He himself was stopped 1 time in his career. He's 31 years of age, stands at 6'6" with an 82-inch arm reach. He's scheduled to have and defend his titles in a real boxing match September 25th against former cruiserweight undisputed world champion Ukraine superstar boxer Oleksandr Usyk. That's scheduled to take place September 25th. Oleksandr Usyk, 18 wins, no losses, no draws, 13 big wins by way of knockout. He is 34 years of age, stands at 6'3" with a 78-inch arm reach, okay? So Anthony Joshua is slated to face off against Oleksandr Usyk in his next bout. With that said, Mike Tyson has revealed that he and Anthony Joshua have agreed to an exhibition bout after Anthony Joshua face off against Oleksandr Usyk in September, and the fact that he is looking to face off against his rival Lennox Lewis, who knocked him out brutally in their showdown. So with that said, Mike Tyson, he says that his number 1 objective is to get in the ring with a current boxer today's time, and he and Anthony Joshua have agreed to an exhibition bout, a mega massive exhibition bout. Obviously, he wants to stay busy, and obviously Anthony Joshua is focused on his real fight with Oleksandr Usyk. That's his number 1 objective. But in between that, obviously Anthony Joshua, he's waiting for the winner of the massive trilogy match with fellow countryman, undefeated 2-time heavyweight world champion British superstar boxer Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, and Olympic bronze medalist, former WBC American heavyweight world champion superstar boxer Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, which is scheduled to take place just 2 weeks after his showdown with Oleksandr Usyk, October 9th in Las Vegas, Nevada at the T-Mobile Arena. With that said, Anthony Joshua is obviously waiting for that undisputed match. But in the meantime, in between that, I guess Anthony Joshua is willing to put on the show, earn a little bit of money, and get some name recognition. Anthony Joshua faces off against Mike Tyson in an exhibition bout is going to build his name and his profile even bigger than it currently is. Now, he's already a superstar in the sport of boxing. He's already a 2-time unified heavyweight world champion. He's already an Olympic gold medalist. So he's already well accomplished. He's already a Hall of Famer in the sport of boxing, currently as it stands. He's just looking to pad the stats at this point. He's looking to become undisputed. He's looking to make, obviously, the most money and revenue he possibly can. But he also wants to build his star power. Anthony Joshua is a historian in the sport of boxing, okay? Make no mistake about it. Anthony Joshua is definitely a historian in the sport of boxing. He definitely understands what it takes for his legacy. The big fights we want to see, Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, need to all happen, okay? But with that said, exhibition bout, which would be a short exhibition bout with Anthony Joshua, probably be about 7 rounders, 6 rounders, something of that magnitude, with Mike Tyson circling the ring. That is a dream come true for a guy like Anthony Joshua to share the ring with Mike Tyson. Although it's going to be exhibition format, I'm sure Anthony Joshua, is not going to be taking it as serious as he taking Alexander Usyk, Tyson Fury, and Deontay Wilder, or Dillian White, or somebody of that stature. But he still knows what Mike Tyson, the risk of Mike Tyson, still has punching power. He still has to be careful, and Mike Tyson is going to flip on the switch. He's coming, okay? Mike Tyson is not going to be in the ring just looking in pity pat, right? But Mike Tyson understands it's for showmanship. He understands it's for, entertainment. And Mike Tyson is still a competitor. So he says that he wants to face off against Anthony Joshua, and they have agreed to an exhibition bout later on this year, okay? So that's interesting because, again, Anthony Joshua faces off against Alexander Usyk in September, right? He beats Alexander Usyk as I expect him to do. He has a 3-inch height advantage over Alexander Usyk. Alexander Usyk, has 78-inch arm reach. So Anthony Joshua, he has a 7-inch arm reach advantage, a 6-inch arm reach advantage over Alexander Usyk. He has more power than Alexander Usyk. The issue for Alexander Usyk would present to Anthony Joshua is that he has the speed factor. He's mobile, and that seems to give Anthony Joshua problems. But I believe Anthony Joshua will figure it out. I believe he'll time Alexander Usyk, and I believe he'll knock Alexander Usyk out. I wasn't impressed by Alexander Usyk heavyweight debut against Chaz Witherspoon. Definitely wasn't impressed with his outing against Derek Chisora. So I have Anthony Joshua slated to knock Alexander Usyk out by the 6th, 7th round. Okay. So with that said, now we have October showdown between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. I'm expecting Deontay Wilder to be successful in that fight and knock out Tyson Fury. But the winner of that fight is definitely a 50-50 fight, but the winner of that fight won't be available for December. They won't be available for January. They won't probably be available until you're looking at March for an undisputed showdown, okay? A fight of that magnitude between Anthony Joshua and the winner of Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. A fight of that magnitude, it needs time to build. It needs time to orchestrate. It needs time to develop. So there's a lot that's going to go along with that, negotiations, things of that nature. So Anthony Joshua in the exhibition bout against Mike Tyson would only do his brand and his star power and his recognition well, okay? It would be huge for Anthony Joshua to share the ring with Mike Tyson, okay? Because it would introduce Anthony Joshua's name on a global scale, okay? They like to tell you Anthony Joshua globally is a big name, but he truly is not. Here in the United States, which is the biggest market, Anthony Joshua is relatively unknown here outside of hardcore boxing fans. Nobody knows who Anthony Joshua is. Okay, now in the UK, he's a massive name. In Africa, as he visits all the time, he's a big name over there. But here in the United States, in this market, he's not a big name. And his only fight as a heavyweight professional and his debut was an upset. He's known for being upset in this June 1st, 2019 showdown debut as a heavyweight professional. He fought as an amateur in the States, not as a professional, against Andy Ruiz. He was dropped 4 times and stopped in the 7th round. Okay, so now another thing is Mike Tyson's style is the style that gives Anthony Joshua problems. It's very eerie similar to that of Andy Ruiz. They're similar in stature, but Mike Tyson obviously is in much better shape than Andy Ruiz, and Mike Tyson much older. But his hand speed and his head movement is greater than Andy Ruiz, but his hand speed and his combinations is very similar, and his stature is very similar with his power and the way they deliver their power. Now, he had quicker feet. Obviously, he's 55 years of age. He had quicker head movement than Andy Ruiz. But their stature, they bring a lot of similarities, right? And so, is Anthony Joshua willing to take that risk? Because imagine if he was clipped by Mike Tyson, a 55-year-old Mike Tyson clipped Anthony Joshua in an exhibition bout and hurt him, right? That wouldn't bode well. So that's a risk, right? But on a greater scale, this is an introduction to more fans, more casual fans for Anthony Joshua. People will start to realize and recognize Anthony Joshua and say, oh, isn't that the dude that fought Mike Tyson in an exhibition bout? Oh, this dude is fighting for real in an undisputed match? Oh, let me tune in, right? He would gain a bigger fan base, okay? He would introduce himself to the American fan base because all the American fan base obviously knows who Mike Tyson is on a global scale, but here in America, this would be the perfect announcement for Anthony Joshua to the American fans because in an exhibition format, in a controlled format somewhat, Mike Tyson, star power, his status, his aura is still massive, even at 55 years old. He did 1 million pay-per-views with Roy Jones Jr. Now, Roy Jones Jr. star status and aura is massive as well. But imagine he does an exhibition bout, all eyes are on Mike Tyson, and everybody's going to be looking and say, who is this guy he's fighting? Outside of the media, outside of hardcore boxing fans who know Anthony Joshua, the casual fans are going to be introduced to Anthony Joshua, and he'll be able to pick up fans. And moving forward, that will bode well for him, his career, and his brand. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But this would be interesting to have this around November, holiday time, Christmas time, Anthony Joshua. That's another thing. Holidays here in the States. You do it here in Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Anthony Joshua comes and announces himself in Brooklyn at the Barclays Center. Mike Tyson coming back to Brooklyn at the Barclays Center and doing an exhibition bout. The attention, and you do it around the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas time. The introduction, what this does for Anthony Joshua's career is massive, and I think it's perfect. I love the idea. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out moving forward. Make sure you hit the like button, drop a comment in the comment section, let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Hey, this is Ebony Bridges, Blonde Bomber, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.